Hey everybody, it's Scott Gustafson. Hope you're having an excellent day today. In this ongoing series, I'm going to be sharing with you tips and ideas on how to improve your overall mood so you can live a better, healthier, happier, possibly more awesome life than you are right now. In my previous video, I mentioned how just changing your job, changing your profession, working with other people who actually appreciate you can help decrease your mental anguish. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you how doing something as simple as sleeping can improve your overall mood. But before we begin, I want to mention just one more time, if you or someone you know is going through a crisis, is considering suicide, help is available over the phone, online chat, through text. Simply call or text the number 988 to speak to a confidential, non-judgmental professional. They are willing to help everybody, including Spanish-speaking, hard of hearing, and the LGBTI community. So if you're going through a bad time in your life, do reach out. They're available to you 24 hours a day. So doing something as simple as getting enough sleep can truly change the quality of your life. We spend 1/3 of our lives sleeping, and it's so detrimental, not just to our physical health, but also to our mental health. How much sleep do we need? Most adults need somewhere between 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep each night, so we feel rested and refreshed when we wake up. If you are having trouble sleeping or you feel tired after sleeping, go to your professional personal doctor, talk to a licensed therapist to help you out there. Why is getting enough sleep important to us? As I mentioned before, it's not just good for our physical health, but it's also good for our mental health. Physically, it helps regulate our body weight. It helps our body recover from any illnesses that we have, whether it's a cold or food poisoning or the flu. The best thing that we can do for our body is just rest and let it work its way out of our system. It also helps us lower any risk of serious illnesses such as diabetes and heart disease. It reduces stress in our body. It allows us to think more clearly so we can get along better with others, and that way we're not flying off the rails at people. And it helps us make better decisions and avoid injuries. So some of the reasons why we have trouble falling asleep are because we have too much stress, too much anxiety. We just went through a pandemic, and even if you didn't contract COVID, you probably knew somebody who did, so we had to social distance each other. And in a community where we're used to shaking hands and hugging each other and sharing bodily fluids, and that had to just stop overnight, it really put a kibosh on our thinking, our way of life. And that caused us to stress out and get anxiety. So even if you didn't contract COVID, you're probably still feeling the effects of the pandemic itself. Maybe we're also experiencing some kind of pain from a bodily injury, whether you have a sprain or you broke a limb or had some kind of head injury. It's keeping you from sleeping a certain way that you're accustomed to in bed. And when you can't sleep that way, well, you're not going to get a good night's sleep. Maybe we have health conditions such as heartburn or asthma that keeps us from breathing properly when we sleep. Maybe we're taking medicines for that pain that we just suffered, and that's keeping us from sleeping. Possibly we're drinking too much caffeine. I'm talking to all you Starbucks and Red Bull fanatics out there. Instead of drinking 5 cups a day or who knows how many cans of Red Bull, let's dial it back a couple of notches, okay? Possibly we're drinking too much or taking too many recreational drugs. Maybe we have a sleep disorder like sleep apnea or insomnia. Whatever the case may be, please seek professional help. As I mentioned in my previous video, I worked a job that had such an impact on my mental state, I couldn't sleep for over a year. And so what I tried to do was I tried to personally medicate myself. I was taking melatonin, valerian root, all these gummies from the grocery store. I then took it up a notch to CBD oil and THC oils. I eventually went to a doctor who did prescribe me with medications, which helped for a while, But then my body built up a tolerance to the point where I was taking medications that was costing me $200 a month, and I would still just stare at the ceiling. My sleep disorder got so bad. One night I was driving to work and I actually had this conversation to myself. I just need to close my eyes for a second to rest. Not, I need to pull up to the side of the road and take a nap. I just need to close my eyes while driving. That actually happened. And if I had been 1 mile further up the road, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. So I implore you, if you're having trouble sleeping, do not brush it off. Do not try to self-medicate. Seek professional help. No matter what you do, sleep is important to us. We need to rest mind, body, and spirit. I hope this video helped you in some way, and I really do hope to see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Take care.